fire signs. How you doing? We got some high clouds going on right now. I love this sunroom so much. Isn't it it looks so different times of the year. It really does. All right, so let's see where we're going here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for fire signs. Backed by popular demand. Air, fire, earth, water readings today. So let's see. Also backed by popular demand, we're doing a North Node masterclass. So if you're looking for a little guidance on your purpose in life, that's a great place to start. If you haven't taken the basics, you might want to take that too. All the links are below. This is showing you the part of your birth chart that really outlines for you your mission and calling in life. So for one, it's changed my life. That's why I like to teach it. That's why it's so important to me to do the classes. So check it out, fire signs. Let's see where you're going. Oh boy, time to go. Fork in the road. Interesting. Not for you. Wow. Okay. So look on both sides of this fork in the road. There's definitely something that you need to leave behind here. Okay. It could be, doesn't have to be love. It could be a career. It could be a group of people, friends, a friend, a way of being. Okay. I'm going to use a different deck here today. I'm going to use the Goddess Tarot. I bought this in Sedona, so God, I see energy here. Goddess Tarot, one of my new favorites. All right, let's see here. Definitely something coming up for you. It does feel like I'm going to say a pivot. Like you've been going down a road and certain things just don't feel right anymore. They just don't feel good to you anymore. Perfectly okay. Perfectly normal. All right, perfectly normal. King of Wands. There you are. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Three of Cups. Interesting. Some kind of celebration. I feel like you and maybe you're dealing with a water sign. See how you're both kind of watching this celebration take place? So it could be distanced, like could be at some kind of distance. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, going around and around in a cycle, a recurring cycle. This is new information for you to stand up for yourself. Transformation. No kidding. Scorpio energy. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. Something is definitely done here. All right, you're done. Oh, wow. Look at that. Tower. Woo! Something's done and a half. Something is done and a half. Two of Cups. King of Swords. New beginnings. If you want to have the kind of love in your life that you want, you're going to have to see the future and manifest it and walk a new path. Two of Cups. Really looking for something to be much better. So the past cycle could be about Three of Cups. The past cycles could be about third-party connections. You're finally starting to live out of your heart. Scorpio energy is pretty loud here. Okay? I like this. I like that you're seeing exactly what you want and you're going for it. No more going around and around. This is about new beginnings here, right? No more about going around and around. There is a tower here though, okay? So you could have snuck away from something, all right? You could have been like, at this fork in the road and you're like, I know it's time to go. I know it's time to walk away. And you stick around until you're like, it's like showing up very loudly that this is not for you. Okay. And if you're in something that is about cheating, that is about a third party, I feel like it's going to get blown apart. Okay. If you stay long enough, there's going to be some kind of big, ugly blow up. Okay. This is like, not a warning, but this is like a, Hey, this is what's coming down the road. All right, so please clarify the Tower. Five of Wands, Power, which is, King of Cups. Five of Wands, Chariot. This is, you have a water sign, I feel like it's coming in. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is really loud here. What's this one? Knight of Cups, an offer. Some of you could know Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords that something is really done, but it's almost like you're waiting for someone else to make the decision, or you're waiting for something else, something to blow up or burn down or something like that, so you don't have to be the bad guy. Or you're the person who's like, it may not be about that, because that seems a little bit low vibe for you guys. Really, it's just like, I don't think you're trusting yourself that this thing is really done. That's the bigger issue for me. It's not about like, I'm just going to let this other person do it. I don't want to be the bad guy. I think maybe at one point in your life that might have been the case with these recurring cycles. But now I feel like you're very conscious of the fact that this isn't going to work. Okay? And so once we get to that realization, once that transformation hits, and we're like, all right, I know this isn't going to work out. What's my next move? What do I do now? So this feels very like you're in that place, and then a Tower does happen. It's almost like it's not punishment or anything like that, but it's like an opening. You see an opening, and you're gonna take it. Okay, so for example, this is something that happened to a friend of mine a long time ago. She was dating someone, they were getting engaged, and it was her that got a job offer like across the country. And she knew there was no way this person was ever going to move. This person was tied to their mother like you can't believe, okay? And so she took the job. She was like, thank you, universe. And he was like, what about us? She's like, well, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. This is where I need to go. And some of you may be thinking, well, that's kind of like shifting the blame or something like that you're not being honest about things. I think you're going to have an opportunity to be like, you know what, this was just a sign that I needed to take this other path. And frankly, I wasn't really sure until this minute. Okay. So, if some of you are in a third party situation and you've been really wanting to end this kind of scenario, I think there's something coming up very suddenly that's going to give you like the opening to get out, right? The off ramp. And I think that's going to bring you King of Cups and Queen of Cups. I think this is going to bring you, when you take action, King of Wands, to move toward this other person. I feel like there's another person coming in with a beautiful offer that's going to feel really good and solid to you. Look at all the kings here. 3 of the kings, right? This is about living through your heart. I want to see something here. This death card, Yukamachi. I want to read this to you because, let's see, where is it? Yukamachi, transformation. After her death, the Japanese food goddess, I like her already, Yukamachi's body transformed into supply food to humanity. Her head turned into cows, grain sprouted from her forehead, rice plants sprouted from the goddess's belly. And so life was transformed from death. Transformations, the need to allow something to die in order to create room for the new. Painful change that is necessary, creating life out of death. So there may be something like that gives you an off-ramp, okay? There may also be some clarity around a lie that someone tells. And it could be very public. Okay. It could be something that like around other people. I thought you said you were doing this. And it's like a huge, sudden breakup or a sudden change, a sudden thing. This feels like it's been like lolling along for a little bit of time and you're like, oh God, I need to break this off, or I need to move on in my life. I need to, get out of this. But, universe. So here's the thing. Ask the universe. Ask the universe for a tower moment. Ask the universe for this big thing, okay, that comes along that shows you that's like, because some of you may have doubt whether you should stay or go. Others of you know it's not right for you, but you don't really know what to say. And I feel like this tower is going to give you something to say. And it's not that it's saying it's over for me, saying that this isn't going to work out for me is perfectly fine by itself. But for some reason, you're manifesting another layer of meaning, another level of, you're manifesting the new path is what you're doing. It's like the universe is setting down the Brooklyn Bridge in front of you all in one fell swoop so you can get over, right? So you can get to the other side. That's like, bam! That's like, a big crazy thing that's happening. So I feel like you're going to have some big crazy thing that's happening. And I feel like you might be going, there's a water sign involved here. I don't know if that's who you're leaving or who you're going toward. You might be going toward an Aquarius. You might be leaving a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It might be the other way around, okay? I feel like this down here because the Fool is elemental air, and then we have the King, the air sign here. I feel like you could be going toward an air sign. So we'll get more clarity about that, but you know your own situation. General readings, it can be vice versa, right? So let's see where we go. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius. I'll take a look at those. Okay. All right, fire signs. So if this resonates for you, the link's below if you want to continue on with me. Otherwise, happy days.